Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for PRA Network Wreckfest Season 14. This is going to be the Silver Series Week 6, or in other words, Playoff Week 1, however you want to look at it. I'm going to be your host for tonight, Bumskag, and I am with my partner, as always, the often imitated, never duplicated Oscar Forth. How are you, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is going to be the week 1 of the playoffs, Oscar. This is going to turn out to be a pretty good night, I think.
Yep, I'm really looking forward to this to see how they do. We had kind of a rough go of it on Monday in bronze,
Mm.
so we'll see how they do on these two tracks today.
Yes, the Bronze Series was a little rough, but Clay Ridge, it's kind of expected on the Clay Ridge track.
Oh yeah.
The Sandstone track, not so much. These guys should spread out a little bit, give each other room. Let me get my settings correct for the stream. All right. Let's see here. You know what? I was running with LC earlier in practice. I'm going to sit on LC for qualifiers. Oscar, so we got two tracks tonight. We've got Sandstone. This is going to be short reverse. And we've got Clay Ridge, main reverse, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
That is
All right.
correct.
Why don't you run us through the Sandstone track, please?
All right. Well, the Sandstone is, it's just a really, really fun track, but it's not easy, and especially being the short. You can get going pretty quick, but there's berms, fences, tires, guardrails on every single corner. Usually, the tires are gone on the outlap. They take them all out, but the guardrails don't go away. And this S-turn I'm on with Grandpa right here, just going through the S-turn, that really slows you down. But the rest of the track is pretty fast. It's the berms you have to watch out for because they'll flip your car over quickly.
Yeah, the berms, the tires, of course, we all know with the Rammer, the car we're using this season in the PRA, tires are your worst enemy. It seems like you hit a tire and it just wants to jump straight up in the air. Wahoo! So stay away from the tires. One thing to note on both tracks tonight, Oscar, is the uphill downhill switches. There's some uphill and downhill braking points on both tracks. This track's got a few. Clay Ridge, as you're going to see after this race, is going to have a couple major uphill downhill braking points. As we know, when you're braking going downhill, you're going to lose a little bit of that traction as opposed to braking uphill where you're going to gain a little bit more traction. So your braking points are different. Your car is going to slide around a little different. And the game does, I think, a pretty good job of keeping track of that, how that affects your car in real time.
Oh yeah, I agree. This all around this game is really good with how a car handles and transfers from dirt to pavement and how it all affects the car and everything. I think they did a really good job with that.
All right, so we're going to get on some times here. I'm looking at our lap times and our leader right now by a country mile. No surprise, Mr. B. Sprague with 47.789. My next closest is Solpun with a 48.043. So it's a pretty good gap there, Oscar.
Yeah, I was just going through all the times here. We have a couple. Well, now everybody's in the 48s except for one, but he'll get there. Grandpa right now is 49.145, which is what I was running just half hour ago in the practice lobby. But he'll get there. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how many get into the 47s with silver. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen in gold, but I just want to see how good silver does.
Oh, and Ruthless Mamba has overtaken Solpun for the second spot. That's going to set up a nice little race between Ruthless and B. Sprague, first and second.
Yeah, Ruthless had a very good showing last week.
Oh, yes, sir.
For the I don't know, it was not the season finale, but the end of the regular season.
The end of the regular season, correct.
And and I've seen Ruthless in public lobbies for a couple of years. He's no joke. He's really fast.
You'll have to excuse me 1 second, Mr. Oscar. The Pepsi has gotten to me. I need to...
Okay, I'm going to send you over a case of Coke. This will cure this.
No, the Coke is worse. It's worse.
And yes, I see that door check. We do have popcorn in the booth.
Oh
as
yeah.
always.
Oh yeah. You know what? Dorchak's got to be a special guest because the special guest has to clean up the booth before they leave.
That's
That's
right.
that's the rule. All right, so let's go through some points. Oh, I almost forgot, Oscar. Did I win last week?
Oh I don't know where my paper is. I think you did because I think I'm like 6 or 8,000 chips down.
All right, I'm
I
I'm
have to
just
find my paper.
you know what? I haven't picked DH Fest to win all year. I'm going to pick DH Fest, sir. Who you got? Who you got, Oscar?
Well, I think we've pretty much run down through the whole list, so I'm going to go with LC.
All right,
I think
LC.
he. I don't think I've picked him yet.
All right, I'm going to go to the chat. And who do you guys got to win? Plenty of talent here. Plenty of talent. D-High's Dr. Pepper is the devil's pop.
I'm not sure what pop is. I know what soda is.
Okay, soda pop. All right, while these guys are getting their times and everything situated out, I am going to go through the playoffs. First, second, third, and fourth, and fifth. Mom, wait, Grandpa is in second place in the playoffs? With, he's 1 point back. B. Sprague's in third, 1 point back. Napkins is 2 points back. Sacro is 3 points back. And the leader in the playoffs is Ruthless Mamba. So you've got number 1 and number 3 lining up first and second right next to each other. Grandpa, I don't know where Grandpa, oh no, Grandpa's at the bottom. He's going to have to work his way up. Oh my word, look at Oscar. We have a tie between J. Ray, Sunshine, and Grandpa in qualifying times. That is a rarity. That does not happen very often.
No, it does not. I wouldn't put too much stock in those two being at the bottom of the qualifying. They're both very, very, very fast. So, maybe just a rough qualifying and they can work through it during the race.
Captain Napkins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Captain Napkins placed sixth, and he is fourth in the playoff standings. Anybody I did not mention in the playoffs are going to be racing for what is called the best of the rest. Little, there's going to be a little prize pool or something for those guys as well. So there's definitely something to be worth racing for tonight. It's not like, oh, I didn't make the playoffs, my season's over. It's not like that. These guys are still out here running hard and trying to prove their worth and prove that they belong in the top of silver or even in gold next year.
Yeah, and looking in the chat, D-Highs has Mamba, very solid pick.
All right.
Leetzman is going for Sacro. I don't know why Leetzman's not in here, but he's going for Sacro. And Ty is, well, he's just gibberish in the chat. I'm not going to qualify what he's saying.
Yeah. Ty's over there. I vote for myself. Wait, I'm in gold.
There he says Napkins. Okay.
Okay. Captain Napkins.
There needs to be, if we had a spotlight section of any of these streams, I think the first one for me would be Captain Napkins. Is an all-around, just really fast, fun guy to hang out with.
Oh.
The public lobbies and the practice lobbies and just fun. He's just a fun guy to hang out with.
Yeah, without a doubt. I 100% concur, Mr. Oscar.
And like D West, he has a very infectious laugh. Once he gets going, you can't help but laugh with him.
Yeah. Great bunch of people to hang out with. This is let's see how this is going to play out, Oscar. I am pretty sure that this is going to play out where Sprague and Mamba are going to want to run out ahead, of course, and they're going to get way ahead, and they're going to be battling out. But I think the rest of the guys, I'm almost betting these guys single file out 3-4 laps, just like last week at Kingston, I think it was. And then, I don't foresee a whole lot of caution at this track. Maybe a little bump and run, but single file and bump and run is what I'm calling.
Yeah, this track, I think you're right. I think they are going to single file out. I am going to call at least one caution.
Okay.
I just kind of see it happening. But let's see.
Where's Colt when you need him? Colt Chevy's practicing right now, Ty Hard. You know that. You're probably practicing with him, sir.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to go through some paint schemes while we got one little lap here. DH Fest, always flashy. I like it. Sacros. Ooh, Soulpun with a nice paint job. I like that.
Yeah, I did see earlier that Sulfun changed his paint.
Did
Find him here.
Soulpun?
There he is.
No. Soulpun overtook Ruthless for the second fastest lap. I missed that.
Yeah, I must have missed that too.
I missed that. I did.
We were too busy talking about Captain Napkins.
Yes, we are. Yes, we were. Okay, I'm
right
gonna.
on with Captain, 'cause he's right in the middle.
If you're on Captain, I'm on a mission here at the back of the pack. Not back, 8th place. Good little view of the cars up in front, and they're gonna get bunched up here. We are gonna come up to start finish line and go green. Should be going green here pretty quick. And they're bunched up. Yeah, and they're off. They're green. Yes, sir. So everybody takes that first corner. This corner is a little tricky. Don't let this nice little sweeping corner fool you. It's a tricky one.
Yeah, if you hit the berm just wrong, as we saw on Monday, it will, with Ice Dude, it will just kick you on your side, and you're going to be on your side for a long time.
And Ruthless just got the short end of the stick, and he's going to bring it back and he undercut Soulpun. Ruthless got pushed outside, then immediately got the inside corner. So Soulpun got the short end of the stick, it looks like, on that 2 corners. Oh, look at Ruthless put the moves on these guys. He is in and out. He's weaving. He's doing what he can to get back up front. He sees Sprague up there, and he's got to catch him.
Yeah. Captain took that a little wider than I would have been comfortable with, but he did a good job with it. This is the corner right there. Oh, it's just a nasty corner.
So we have found in practice it's faster to actually not downshift over that last corner, the downhill corner, and to keep it in 4th gear. Seems to increase your lap times a little bit. Captain is slowing down, and Mission's gonna Captain keeps a pretty fast outside line. That's kind of hard to do. Oh, Mission taking full advantage of that. Not gonna. Oh, Captain's back and forth. Saves it. Very good driving from everybody right there.
You'll have to excuse me. This person that came in the chat is really getting smart.
Oh no. And Sacro's, he's a little outside. He took that corner hot. Almost took out on a Mission, but did not. Good racing. We got a nice little battle here for 6th, 5th, and 7th. As these guys are running pretty close. It looks like Mission's doing what he can here to stay on his line. It looks like he's faster than Napkins in some parts of the track and slower than others.
Yeah, there was quite a gap ahead of DFS, and then that big battle going on behind him. It's just insane. Oh, and hello, Captain God in the chat. Good to see you here.
One of the original OGs of Wreckfest, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and he's waiting for the hurricane to hit, so hopefully he can finish watching the entire race. Be safe, buddy.
Yeah, really, be safe, man. So now I see Captain and Mission, DFS, DHFS are starting to single file out. I'm going to run through the field as they are single filing out now. And Mamba's trying to run down Bobby, who's in 2nd place currently. Let's look at some lap times.
Very good to see Bobby up there.
It is. It really is. You know, after last week, his frustrations, I think, kind of got the better of him. You know, and he come back this week, and it looks like so far on lap 6 of 15, about midway here, he's got very strong showing. And his fastest lap is not very much slower than B. Sprague's at all. 47.895 for B. Sprague and a 47.974 for Bobby. Ruthless Mama really close to Bobby, so there's virtually no ground being gained on fast laps right there between Bobby and Ruthless.
Scrolling through the pack really quick to check out on damages because they are in realistic damage. Right now I'm on with my guy LC who is red suspension, orange motor, yellow transmission, and red brakes. He is not doing so hot. It's down to 69%. It seems to be all internal. That's not
Yeah,
good.
and he may have taken a tumble that we had missed, and on realistic damage, it's all it takes. And you can see the fire coming out of the smokestacks on his car. His car is not
Yeah,
shifting
he is the only
appropriately.
one that's suffered any internal damage.
Yeah, when the fire starts coming out them stacks like that, your car is not shifting appropriately. And
Yeah,
as you
he's
can
kind of
see,
struggling a little bit.
yeah, he's gonna have to fight that. Fight. It's a
Well,
tough gig
yeah,
to
one of
fight
the
this
things
car.
with the rammer, most of the cars in this game, if you take on a lot of suspension damage, it's really hard to control the car, especially if it's on a rough track like this one.
Oh yeah, you're talking. You have to take a different line almost, or slow down for your normal line because your suspension wants to throw you all over the place or bounce you all over the place. So DH Fest and Ruthless is a pretty good gap there, maybe a couple seconds at least.
Looks like Bobby's put on a pretty good gap on Ruthless Mom, but Ruthless is going to really have to work hard to keep up with Bobby.
And I'm gonna yeah, the
Beast Break
grandpa.
is just, I'm already going to call it. He's checked out. He's gone.
Yep. He say, "See ya, sayonara, hasta la vista, baby. I'm out of here." We got a nice little battle here between Dre Ray and Grandpa. And our friend Blood and Tears has joined the party. Back here for
Yes. Oh, Soulpun must have crashed somewhere. He's down in 11th. Let me find Soulpun here. Now that you told me how to do all that. Oh, no. His damage is looking pretty good. He must have maybe just spun out or hit a curb wrong. Or not a curb, but a berm.
on this track, I don't think the undercutting on this track is real prevalent as it is with other tracks. So getting pushed to the outside on this track isn't so much like it would be on Kingston or other road courses. As we see Grandpa overtake J-Ray for that 8th spot. That was a good move by Grandpa there. And he needs to get up there in the positions during the playoff. Every position is going to count right now for these guys, the top 5. Oh my goodness, B. Sprague looking in the
Soulpun
review.
is slowly climbing his way back up to Vlad.
Yeah, B. Sprague has literally checked out. He is way ahead of the gap. The other guys.
Oh, I'm
here.
really excited to see Graham back up into 8th. And J-Ray's right behind him. Those two are the low qualifiers, but
Yep.
like I mentioned, it's qualifying is one thing, racing is another.
So Grandpa's got mission to catch. If he wants to get up here, let's see. Let me get on. Ooh, DH Fest and Captain Atkins are getting a little bumpy here for the 5th and 4th spot. I might actually stick on these two, Mr. Oscar.
Yeah, I'm on with Sacro right now. Always a fan favorite, Sacro.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
quiet ninja racer.
Quiet ninja. Yeah, not a man of many words, that's for sure.
No, but just extremely fast, and before you know it, he's, just a blip of color as he goes by you.
Yeah, I know that Sacro does race in the A lobbies, which is a completely DH Fest off the line, a completely different beast than the C lobbies. And Sacro's going to overtake DH on that mistake. Not quite yet, but I'm thinking he's going to have the inside line. He's going to get it right here. Oh, and Sacro sends it. DH with a great move, the early brake maneuver. What a move by DH Fest.
I agree.
That's what being a veteran gets you, Mr. Oscar, right there.
Yes, it does. And, and to ride on the coattails of your earlier, what you were talking about, throughout the PRA and throughout this entire game, there's basically there's two groups. There's hot lappers and, I don't know what you would call them, lobby dwellers.
Yep.
And the hot lappers, that's who you see up on top of the leaderboards and blah, 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 blah. And then you have all of my lap times, way down on the leaderboard, probably, 5-6 pages down, is all for public lobbies.
Right.
There are a few, like Captain Napkins I'm on with right now, He has some pretty good leaderboard times, and he can do both. He can hot lap and do the public lobbies. It's a double threat guy. A very dear friend of ours, Outlier, who unfortunately is not racing with us, but he's about the king of doing both.
Yeah.
Just as fast in a public lobby as he is hot lapping.
I think I'd put money on that. I don't think anybody in the world has more laps on any given track than Mr. Outlier himself. I would put money on that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there.
So I have looked at the fast times, and B Sprague is just getting faster as the race goes on. This is ridiculous. He's not slowing down. He's not running consistent. He's running consistent. He's just getting faster and faster as the race goes on. That's something you don't see a whole lot of either. That's a sign of a gold racer right there.
Yeah, I think last season he should have probably started in gold, but some have to work all their way up. I'm on the
Yep.
slow pun right now, who is really fallen back away from Blood and Tears. So I'm watching his the tack over on the right hand of the screen, and he doesn't show any internal damage, but he's not shifting correctly. So I don't know what's going on with Solpun.
Sopun's no stranger to these tracks. I think he might have something going on at the house.
Yeah, a
This
little
might be a
distraction
bad,
maybe.
yeah, little bad race thing going on. I hope he can get it back next race, though. I really do. He's a good guy. He's a
Oh
good
yeah,
racer.
me too. Yeah, I know. Well as anybody that watched Monday's stream, people can just really have a bad day,
Oh yeah.
no matter how good you are at it. I mean, I just did horrible on Monday. But that that's behind us, and we move on.
That's right. I'm on with B Sprague here. He's coming around. He's got 2 more corners to go, and he is going to win race 1 on week 6, first week of the playoffs, in another dominating fashion. This guy is really really putting it on the Silver Series right now. B Sprague just crosses the finish line for his third, fourth, or fifth win of the season. Man, this guy just keeps winning.
That
Crazy.
is fantastic.
So DH Fest is going to cross in fifth. Let's see. No, Grant Paul is going to cross in eighth. So as we go through, we got B Sprague, Mamba, Bobby, Captain Napkins, DH Fest, Sacro, On a Mission, Grandpa J Ray, and Blood and Tears rounding out your top 10. And with that win, I'm pretty sure that B Sprague is going to take the lead in the playoffs from Mamba. I'm going to look at the championship standings.
I was looking at these messages to Beast Bragg. I just sent him a message to join the booth,
Nice.
and it's join the booth, join the booth, join the booth,
Yeah,
join the booth.
right. Yeah.
Fantastic.
B Sprague should actually pass Grandpa and Ruthless Mamba for the points lead in Silver Series for the week 1 on the playoffs. And speak of the devil, B Sprague has just joined the booth. B Sprague, congratulations on it. Yet another dominating win in Silver Series.
Yeah, thanks.
Man, as the laps were counting down, I looked at the fast laps a couple of times. And, I've noticed something about you. You don't get slower as the race goes on. You actually get faster as the race goes on. And that's a very good trait to have, sir.
Yeah, I didn't practice much, so especially like that track. This track I did though, Clay Ridge I did, but yeah, the Sandstone I didn't practice at all, and I just got my few practice laps in about an hour before the race.
Damn, dude. That's without practice. That's phenomenal. Great job, B Sprague. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. It looked like it was a pretty easy win for you.
Man, my heart was racing from lap 10 to 13 because 13's caution cut off. You know how many times
Yeah.
we had one tally early in the race, and how many times guys said, "Ooh, I was close on her." "Ooh, oh, sorry." I was like, man, every time they said that, my heart dropped with that lead.
Well,
Man.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
The relief
No, it's
when
just-
he said caution cut off, man, I was like, oh, that was just smooth sailing.
Well, B Sprague, if you did not know, I think you are now the leader in the playoffs with that victory.
Well,
I'm
that's
going to
exciting.
put money on it. And Ruthless Mamba should be second and Grandpa third. Or no, Captain
Yep.
Napkin's third, Grandpa fourth. So just so you know, bud.
Yeah.
And
The job's not finished though.
there's no such thing as commentator's curse. So
Nope.
yeah, get back in there and kick some butt on Clay Ridge, sir. Congratulations.
Yep.
Hey.
Good luck.
I'll try.
All right, buddy. Heck
Hopefully,
yeah.
I'll see you back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hopefully,
sir.
yes.
That was B Spragg, winner of race 1 in PRA Silver Series Week 6 or playoff Week 1. I almost said playoff series. So, Oscar, our next track is Clay Ridge, main reverse. Now, this track is a doozy. I'm going to wait till we get to the qualifiers here before we get to go around the track, because I think it's better that the guys and the gals who are watching get to see the car go around the track as you explain it. A little bit easier that way.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about that earlier. If you could tell me who you're actually on, I'll get on that person as well. And,
Okay.
And the viewers can follow along with us.
Okay.
But yes, Clay Ridge it is a very, very fun track. It's probably in my top 5. I'm no better at it than any other track, but I do like it both directions.
I could probably think of 50 more tracks that are better than this one. Anyway, Grandpa, just so you know, I think you owe me 2,000 more chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not Grandpa. I'm Oscar.
Did I just call you Grandpa?
Yes, you did. It's an honor.
Yeah,
Believe me, it's an honor to be called Grandpa.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I didn't mean to insult you like that. So, Oscar, who do you got to win this one? We haven't seen the qualifiers or anything yet. We've just done some practice laps with these guys. Who do you think's going to win this?
All right. Well, I've pretty much gone through the entire thing. And earlier I said that a spotlight needed to be shined on somebody, so I'm going to just stick with Captain Napkins for this.
All right, absolutely. I'm gonna get on Soul Pun for this qualifier. Why don't you go ahead and run us through, and our watchers and listeners through Clay Ridge?
All right, let me find Soul Pun here. There he is. All right, so he's down at the bottom at the start-finish, and this is the first corner, and it looks nice and wide and easy. It's not. A whole lot of things can go wrong with it. And as you see, as Soul Pun's coming up, there's 2 tracks, one to the left and one to the right. Most people practice going to this left. It is a faster line, but they also practice the right line as a backup. And you heard that all throughout the Bronze Series on Monday, that was the right side is the backup. This corner right here, this is where people are going to get tangled up and lose a lot of speed. And then as you come down the hill into the straightaway, it's very, very rough. And you can see Soul Pun started off on the left-hand side and went to the right, because that's the smoothest track to go. Just a very, very, very fun track. I love it.
Yeah, as I was talking earlier, this is the track with the uphill and the downhill braking points. As you can see, there's a lot of uphill that Soul Pun's on. Now he's going to come into what I think is the crappiest corner right here. This is the downhill braking corner. It's going to slide your car way out if you take it incorrectly. You're going to think like, oh man, my settings aren't right. No, you just pushed the brake at the wrong time.
Yeah,
it's because you're going downhill. Now going uphill is we're going to watch Soul Pun go around one more time here. He's going to go uphill. Now if he brakes too early, he's going to run into the berm, because he's actually getting more grip running uphill on the brakes as opposed to running downhill on the brakes. So as you see, starting outside, coming in to avoid them berms, you hit the berm on this track, like Oscar said, it's game over. It's gonna roll you over, and on realistic damage, there is no coming back from that. I would like it noted.
Worthless Mama is killing.
Actually, did you see the chat?
I did. I wanted to interrupt you. I wanted to interrupt you, but I didn't want to. Yes. Okay. What a huge, huge surprise this is.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so M. Schwartz had posted in the chat. Now, I'm on my TV. I'm not on the phone. That if B. Spragg happens to get into gold next year, M. Schwartz is going to come back and race. That
is huge. That is
huge.
Massive.
That is massive. Yeah. So now people are worried about running down W. I'm just gonna laugh about that.
Yep.
So
M. Schwartz, what an honor. Thank you
Yes.
for chiming in.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my, Soulplun just ran a 36.2. Nice lap. Although it's not B Sprag 35.3 or Ruthless 35. Oh my word, look at that. 5,000th Oscar. First and
Yes.
second. Mamba knows he's got to get this. And he's actually I'm going to go off.
Oh no, Captain did not have a good qualifying time,
So it
but that
stands.
doesn't matter.
I think it's going to stand. And we got a couple guys that need to finish yet, but we're going to have Sprague, yeah, B Sprague and Ruthless Mamba 1 and 2 on the front row. Sacro third. Wow. I mean, no surprise, man. Grandpa
Once it,
fifth.
yeah,
Excuse me.
much like the Bronze Series with Brad Perk and Slick.
Yes.
We have in silver. We have Beast Bragg and Ruthless Mamba. Very nice.
Yes, sir. Beast Bragg and Ruthless should be. Man, these guys are battling it out right now. I don't know how the points work in the playoffs. I was not cued in on that. But if Beast Bragg has taken the lead in the points standings, then Mamba really needs to turn it up this race and win to take that back. Wow.
I think he was holding the fastest lap all the way till the end, so he might have a shot.
Well, yeah, and this is a track, Oscar, where one little mistake it's gonna cost you dearly.
Oh yes. Yeah, you can even if you're in the lead, if you hit one of those berms and go on your side, you'll easily be up in the back.
Yeah,
There's no two ways about it.
I think the old Captain Napkins calls it scrubbing speed. Yeah, you scrub some speed on this track, and especially with Mamba or B Sprag or Sacro or literally any of these guys on your tail, they're going to be running right by you. See you later. They're going to knock your door up a little bit too.
Yep, and I'm curious to see if they get all bunched up, how many people take that right line up the hill, if they think they can get ahead of the traffic going that direction.
That way is dangerous, sir. If you come
Very.
if you come out of the right and hit a car that has come out of the left at the same time, the guy on the right is usually the one that gets the shaft on that.
Oh, absolutely. I got forced out there probably, 14 out of the 15 laps last week.
You picked the old Cap Nap.
I did. I did pick Captain Napkins.
Oh, man. You know what? The last time you picked Nap, I think I picked Bobby, so I'm going to pick Bobby again.
All right.
One quick thing before we get started. I'm going to show the guys the tune that I use at this track. 4351 is what I'm using. I think a lot of these guys are going to run a 5 on the suspension. Some guys even run a 4 gear on the gear ratio, which I think the 3 gear is faster. That's just a personal preference, though. The 5 suspension is not for me. It's just too rough. Way too rough. Oh, we got a guy at the bottom we need to get rid of.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
And M. Schwartz says in the chat, I've been missing everyone. Still great to see the league doing well. Absolutely. Everyone misses you too. And it's still just as strong as it was. Hope to have you come back.
Yeah, I agree. I have only been in a lobby with M. Schwartz one time. I would love to see this guy run. I've heard so many great things.
About the only time I've seen him is in the Global Series they had a few seasons ago. I've heard about him, obviously, and yeah. Well, I'm just going to push every wrong button I can.
Wired has gotten the pace car out. But he's taking out the tires for these guys.
Yeah, he's taking out the tires because they are on realistic damage. And just taking out the tires, they can take on substantial damage, even at this low speed.
All right, Oscar, I'm going to sit on its LC in the middle of the pack in 8th place.
Well, that is just bizarre because that's who I was on.
It's mine to control, Mr. Oscar.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, Oscar's passing me notes underneath the table in the booth. Get on this guy. All right, Oscar, we're coming up. They're going to bunch up. You want to take us to green?
I sure will. As they're coming down the hill, getting bunched up. I like to see my Graham up there towards the front a little bit. Oh no, he's not. Oh, it's 6. Yeah, doing good. As they're coming up to the line, and I'm on with napkins, so I'm back to you. Oh, they are green.
All right, around the sweeping corner. Still no easy feat on the first lap, even. Now this is where somebody.
Yep, Solpun almost went over.
Yep, and nobody went right. Nobody got pushed to the right either. Oh, HLC took the wrong line right there. Heavy on the brakes.
Yeah, that corner is really tough if you're too wide or more.
Okay, not even one lap, Oscar, and they have single filed out. Look at this.
Yep.
Would you just look at that? Oh, my God. Oh, we got a guy up on the berm up there. That's Sacro. Yeah. Bobby's going right.
Bobby went right.
Went right. I'm going to stay on LC and see where he ends up. Ah, he came out about the same spot.
Oh, he did. He came out just fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally you're meeting somebody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Mission and DH Fest up there battling out. Hitting doors. I'd hate to switch views when these guys are going around this corner. I know something's going to happen the instant I switch views.
Yeah, I'm on with Beast Break looking behind me at Ruthless Mamba, who's not getting too far back. And I think Bobby just went right again.
He did. Oh, he messed it up, though. He's going to lose a spot. No, he did not. He actually kept his spot. There is a way. Now, I'm going to stay on Bobby for another lap. I want to see if he goes right again. There is a way that I was taught a very, very long time ago, and I don't remember who taught me this, that you can go through that nearly in a straight line up that S turn if you do it correctly.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with Bobby as well to see. I was watching Beast Bragg, and Ruthless Mamba looked like he was catching up, but I got to see how Bobby takes this.
Yeah,
he's gonna go left. Watch. No, he's gonna go right.
Okay, so he needs to go far left. He's far left. Yeah, see, he needed to go further left. And less e-brake around the corner. There is a way to get through there nearly straight.
Oh, he still did it way smoother than I do.
Oh, God, yeah. He's running a 36.3. I can't barely get a 36.9, Oscar.
Yeah, I'm very much out of control when I go up at that right side.
Are you drunk, sir?
Yeah, it's about how it looks when I go up that right side.
Oh, Bobby ran a 36.1.
Mamba is not letting... I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I cut you off, sir. You go ahead.
I was just going to say, Ruthless Mamba is not letting Beast Bread get away this time. He has definitely got his grips on him.
So I think I'm gonna talk to Bobby after the race, not in the booth or anything, unless he wins, of course. But I'm thinking he's taking that right-hand side to avoid the traffic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's I used that word. Sorry. Yeah, that's definitely what he's doing.
I used that word. Indeed, you did,
sir. Absolutely.
Indeed, you did.
Indeed.
Yeah, Mamba's
back here.
I'm sorry.
With my my buddy Blood. Seeing how he's doing back here in 11th place.
And look who's joined Mamba. And we got Sacro running right down Mamba's rear end.
Oh, yes, we do.
Known. Yeah, he's making his presence known. Is Sacro running a bumper? Oh, no, he's not. It's just my screen is a little glitched out.
No, he is. He's running he's got the gate bumper thing on the front.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah, he keeps disappearing and reappearing on my screen.
Yeah, he's definitely running armor on the front end. Let me get on him and see what he's got going on. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's it. Just the front bumper thingy.
Yeah, look at how Sacro's...
The cattle guard or whatever you want to call it.
Watch Sacro's car when he goes around the corners, Oscar. It looks like it's a little bumpy, like the weight might be affecting the car. Of course, you put armor on these cars and it weighs them down. So your suspension is affected.
Yeah, I know some people are running a 5 on this track, which is just... I don't think it's a good idea at all.
But then again, we're not pros.
Yeah, I'm bronze B, so what do I know, right?
That's right, yeah. Bronze B, get out of here, you're bronze A.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, Beast Bragg, Ruthless, and Sacro, they are, this is actually closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, and who is in fourth? Graham Paul is in fourth. Look at that. Go Graham.
Oh, I was just on Sacro. Oh, we got Soulpun and LC battling it out for ninth and 10th. Door
I'm
to
going to run
door.
through and see if we got any damages going on. Oh, J-Ray has suspension and brake damage in the red. That's not good.
I think Soulpun's not feeling comfortable here with this tune. Oh, it's LC. Hit the berm. Oh. He saves it, though. I'm on with Grandpa now in 4th position.
Oh, and DPS overruns Bobby on that very, very hard corner before the downhill straight. Oh, we'll probably showed there he's going to take it back.
DFS is... Oh, Bobby! Bobby...
Yeah, he got in there too tight.
And Bobby continues to take the right-hand side. I think, this is... Oh, he overdrove it. Yep.
Yeah, he overdrove that one.
Yeah, that's... Ugh. And that's going to put on a mission right on
here.
it.
I'm going to have to talk to him after the stream tonight and find out... this is not like Soulfun at all. Normally, he's very calculating, smooth.
We have a development. It looks like Mamba is on Beast Brag's rear end. Something has happened that we missed.
Let's look at some lap times. Well, Ruthless Mamba is running a 35.4.
That's what it is. Mamba has
why
turned
he's right
it
there.
on. He has 8 laps to go, Oscar, and if he continues this pace... Oh, no! Oh, no, that wall tap.
Overdrove that corner.
Yep.
Well, it really slows you down because you could see Sacro was back quite a ways, and now he's right back in the running right there.
Oh, no, and Beast Brag hits the wall.
Oh, no,
Ruthless Mamba's going to spin him out.
Oh, no, Beast Brag, get going, get going, get going. And Ruthless Mamba takes the lead. Sacro's right there. Beast Brag down in 3rd with Grandpa right on his heels.
What a development.
Oh, that was a devastating mistake on Beast Brag.
And now, and Ruthless had nowhere to go. For those of you watching, Ruthless did hit Mamba on the rear end, and he just didn't have anywhere to go. He couldn't go up, he couldn't go down. He just had to continue his line and pray for the best at that point.
Boy, I'm going to say, though, Ruthless has his hands full with Sacro that close to, and Sacro's making a run for it.
Yes, sir.
I'm on with Beast Brag looking forward. Oh, wow. That just deserves an Owen Wilson wow.
Wow.
Beast Brag hit that corner.
Wow.
Oh, and he takes it too wide there. He's got to gather himself. He's got, 5 more laps, 6 more laps. He's got it. He's got to calm down a little bit.
Calm down and pray for a caution. That's... Well, Oscar, I know you do it just as much as I do. When you're behind a little bit or you make a mistake, you're like, come on, caution. I need you. I need you.
Well, actually, I just get really down on myself and just want to go home and cry. There is a rather large gap between 4th and 5th.
And Sacro's in follow mode right now. He is following Mamba's every move.
This is just pretty much on his own right here. Where's Captain?
So I am seeing Sacro faster around turn 1 than Mamba is. It also looks like Sacro has been faster on the uphill on occasion. But after that, I think Mamba's going to run away on these corners. Sacro gains, and then this is where Sacro usually falls back a little bit. Yeah.
Ruthless Mamba still has the fastest lap by a comfortable margin, actually.
So he's not... Oh, I just saw Ruthless just ran a 36.01. Considerably slower. He feels the pressure from Sacro. He can hear that car breathing down his rear end. He knows that Sacro is there and waiting. This is the worst part about being in the lead, knowing that the guy behind you is just waiting for you to make a mistake.
Yeah. Well, Beast Brag has caught up to him a little bit.
Yeah, I think, Sacro loses speed and time down that straightaway. But he gains it up on all the other corners on Ruthless Mamba. It's just that one corner he's not taking correctly that Ruthless is really running away with it.
I believe
On
they
down.
are on caution cutoff now. So I'm back here with On a Mission, and him and Bobby have traded spots here a couple of times.
Oh no, and Sacro goes around. B Sprague.
No,
He taps him a little bit. Sacro saves it, but he goes halfway around, and that puts B Sprague in second. Oh my word.
It is a very difficult track. You cannot make any mistakes on it.
We got a 2-lap shootout here between Ruthless and B Sprague. Can B Sprague catch? Sprague hits the berm. That's going to slow him down a little bit.
Boy, Graham is putting a lot of pressure on Sacro.
I'm on
really,
Mamba
really
looking
good guys
back.
battling for third.
I've just been on Mamba looking in the rearview mirror, watching the guys behind him. You know, I'm going to keep it on Mamba here for the last. I've had it on it for the last 3 or 4 laps, but you know, unless something drastic here happens, Mamba's just got to run his line at this point. He's just got to run his line. And B Sprague behind him is going to have to push really, really hard. He's going to have to start sending it a little bit here if he's going to want to. And he is sending it.
He is out of time, though. There's no. Oh, Sacro! No!
Sacro's over.
Rolls it over.
No. Sacro takes a tumble.
Instant reset as well. Not any.
As we come to the line, Ruthless Mamba is
Congratulations,
going to win
Ruthless.
this. Sprague's going to take second. Let's get back into the pack here. Grandpa third, Sacro fourth, DH Fest fifth. Captain Napton's going to finish in sixth. As you can see, they all single file out. Soul Pun crossing in ninth. Oh, where are we at? Oh my word! What a race, ladies and gentlemen! Wow. A couple unfortunate. B Sprague with an unfortunate event gives Mamba the lead. And Sacro, breathing down his neck, biffs it on one corner and rolls over, giving B Sprague second place back. Wow. Grandpa, did Grandpa end up in third? I thought he ended up in fourth.
No, he ended up in third.
Oh, that's right, because Sacro rolled over.
over.
Yes, sir. My apologies. What the hell? I'm announcing. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's yeah.
Can we can we get Mamba in here, please?
Yeah, I've already sent him a message.
And
there he is.
congratulations, Ruthless. What on earth? And you need to tell us what was going through your mind pretty much that entire race, sir.
I don't even know if I can talk. I'm still shaking.
Wow.
Like when Sprague hit that inside wall, like I kind of froze up. Like I was like damaged, hit him, go around him. Like I just didn't know. Man, what a race.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had anywhere to go when he hit that inside wall. It looked like he slowed down, so you didn't hit him like really hard, but
I definitely slowed down, yeah, but I had nowhere to go.
Right, yeah, and you know, wow. And after you took over first place, I was watching some lap times. I mean, I want to know, were you in defensive driving mode those last 4 or 5 laps?
Oh, absolutely. If you notice, those last 4 or 5 laps were some of my worst laps.
Yes, sir. At the times,
yeah, I just could not put it together those last few.
Man, you held on though. Great win. I think that might put you back in the lead for the playoffs. I think.
Awesome.
I don't know how the points are scored, but I think B Sprague took over with the last win. I think you may have taken it back. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. That was quite a race, though, man. My heart was pumping.
Yeah, very exciting at the very end there. Just massive congratulations. But see, I told you at the beginning of the season you were going to be able to do it, and you did it. So.
I don't know, lucky.
No, it's also skill. It's also
that was skill. Well, congratulations, B Sprague. Great win.
Mamba, Ruthless Mamba.
God damn it. Sorry. I get you both mixed up so much.
He wins so much, you just get it mixed up.
Well,
right?
Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. Ruthless Mamba, on your win. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
No, it's all good. I appreciate it, guys.
All right.
You bet. You have a good night.
Thank you.
You too.
That was Mamba, winner of race 2 in a very dramatic fashion.
What a race at the end. Oh my God.
I wouldn't believe it, Oscar, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Right.
Oh, my
I'm really
word.
looking forward to watching that back.
So, that's going to conclude our stream for Silver Series tonight. I want y'all to stay tuned. In about a half an hour or so, the Gold Series is going to start up. It's going to be the same thing with the playoffs. And as always, I'm your host, Bumpskag, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Oscar, you got anything to say?
I just want to thank you for having me, and thank Wired for
Oh,
hosting the lobby, and of course, VDog and the PRA for putting all this together.
absolutely. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us for now. Be sure to tune in about a half an hour, and you can hear us again. We are done for now. All right, peace.